Hi, this is your intimacy coach, Nora White. And in this video, we're diving into something that can make even the most secure amongst us pause. When your partner forms a tight friendship that brings up all sorts of feelings, how do you handle it? How do you stay cool and keep your relationship going strong without letting those insecurities sneak in? Let's talk about it. Picture this: your partner has a passion, let's say for fashion, and they recently met a legend in that industry. Your partner and that new friend have hung out a few times, and then your partner comes to you and they tell you, I'm going to be friend with this person. I intend to cultivate a deep friendship with this person. But don't worry, it's not romantic. So your partner starts going on to events, exclusive events, dinners, shows, and even some late night festivities. And globally, you are cool with it. You have met the friend and they seem nice, but still, sometimes when your partner is out and about late at night with them, there comes this little voice that starts creeping into your head and that goes, wait a minute, what is actually really going on here? So, how do you handle it without letting things get tense or awkward? Well, you are going to have to trust, my friend. And I'm going to tell you how to ground yourself in trust and how you can build even more trust. The first thing is to make no assumptions, as tempting as it may be. Whenever you feel that little unease of insecurities show up, think, I must resist the urge to overthink the friend's intentions. It is just simply too easy for assumptions to creep in, and that is just mind chatter. So make no assumptions. Don't jump to the worst case scenario. Do not jump into the worst case scenario, and instead allow yourself to be surprised. Not everybody acts out of malintentions. And also, your partner has primed you and asked you to suspend your typical expected belief system for a reason. This is actually very exciting. You are living in an era where that level of subtlety between relationship is possible and healthy. So rise to the occasion. Anchor yourself. You know that's right. The second thing is support your partner's independence. Even though that friendship might feel a little bit edgy at times, you want to encourage that friendship. You want to see it as a chance for your partner to grow and explore, and especially if they have some shared interests. Approach it as if this friend was an existing friendship or perhaps a family member, a cousin, or basically look at this friend as if your partner could simply not be attracted to them. Loving someone means wanting for them what they want for themselves. It's about wanting to get to know them and understand them. It's not about restricting their freedom to keep them all to yourself. It's about celebrating. Love is about celebrating someone for who they are, for their individuality, for their autonomy. And it's definitely not about managing who they spend time with. That is simply not what a relationship is about. The third thing is to establish an open and direct line of communication with the friend. If that friendship feels like it's becoming a regular thing, it's totally normal. You can mention to your partner that you'd love to drop the friend a text next time they're going to go out, especially if it's late night. simply because you want to have an established, open, and direct line of communication in case of emergency, right? And if you're in a committed relationship, this is normal. Your blessing of their connection matters. Ideally, it would actually come directly from the friend. But if it didn't, the point is that having that open line of communication is a great way to keep things open and benevolent amongst all people, keep things easy. It's not like you're gonna now steal the friendship and start cultivating it on your own by your side, right? It's simply that you want to have a lateral conversation between two people who care about your beloved, right? And the fourth thing, which is perhaps the most important part, focus on your bond with your partner and not on the friend. Focus on the uniqueness of your bond with your beloved. Let that world that you're building together fulfill your need and their need to feel connected, to feel seen, to feel appreciated. Because ultimately, it's the richness of that world that you're cultivating together that is going to make that your partner chooses you amongst anyone else. And that's what you want. You want your partner to choose you, knowing that they can have anyone else in the world. Don't you? That is what is going to make you feel secure. It's not going to be to watch this friendship closely that's going to actually make you feel secure. You have to source that secureness and then see that your partner responds to that really well and they choose you always beyond any other choice that they could have. So you really want to let that bond be cherished. You want to spend your focus and your energy into growing and energizing the foundation that you have. All of the things you love, all of the things you share, that which makes you laugh, your good conversations. Because when you do that, you can rest assured that what your partner is going to experience with others is never going to be what they experience with you. And relationships thrive on that level of trust and openness. And I'm going to tell you why. Basically, humans have two sort of key fears, universal fears that we all experience at some point in our lives. And the first one is the fear of suffocation. So you want to support your partner's individuality because that is the key to them not fearing that they're going to lose themselves in this relationship. It's the key to their fear of suffocation. And then the second universal fear, guess it? It's the fear of abandonment. So to speak to this one, you want to be present, communicative, and affectionate consistently with your partner. And you want to give both at all times. You want to say, I'm here for you, I love you, and you're free. Lead with that kind of love. Let that guide you at all times, especially in moments of doubt. If you're feeling any little insecurity creeping up, come back to anchor yourself into what makes your connection so beautiful, so strong, and so unique. Stay secure, secure, secure in the richness of your connection. If you need any additional guidance in navigating this kind of turbulence in closest partnership, you can find a link to my free smooth landing guide in the description of this video. It has been such a pleasure sharing those tips with you today.